He's ready to go.
The time is 5:30. We're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. If we can please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sandra Cavazos Ayala. Present. Diana Rodriguez.
Present.
Jessica Villarreal. Absent. Silvia Palumbo. Absent. Maria Iber Romero.
Present.
Esther Pirova.
Present.
Amber Hinojosa. Absent. Priscilla Pantoja. Absent. Rosa Maria de Llano.
Here.
Maria Reyes. Mary Lou Ibarra.
Here.
Dr. Melissa Martin.
Here.
We have a quorum.
And who's Maria Gutierrez and Mayra Zamudio?
They haven't taken their oath yet.
Oh,
Do we have any citizen comments? Communication and announcements?
Anybody?
No, just that if you notice, the mayor has appointed two members, but as of today, they have not taken their oath. We have not heard from city secretary.
Who are they?
Maria Gutierrez and Mayra Zamudio.
I don't know.
And then we have a vacancy, Gilbert Gonzalez has a vacancy there. And then, J.C. Campos.
J.C. because of the.
Like, they don't know, yeah, okay. And then in the back.
Alisa Cigarro, Maxine Reyes, I guess. Did she resign? Maxine Reyes? She resigned?
Well, she had been running, she ran
Yeah.
several positions.
I know, but then she was here later.
I'm thinking absences, but
Yeah.
But Melissa Velez was, we did the absences. Yes.
Okay.
We can go ahead and read have the approval of minutes from April 11th.
Minutes will be approved.
Yeah, I second that motion.
Minutes, motion to be approved by Ms. Rodriguez. All those in favor?
Aye. All those opposed.
All those opposed?
who's second?
I did.
Thank you.
And moving on to the discussion and possible actions regarding the following items. I know we do have the Women's Health Fair coming up, but it's going to be quite a bit of things that we're going to be discussing, so we can just skip real quick to the state of women serving.
Oh, yeah, we can discuss that.
Discuss that.
Okay, jump to that.
Yes.
I apologize for being absent last time. I have been very sick and I was without transportation. Needless to say, I couldn't make it.
Well, we missed you.
Thank you. I missed the meeting too. I missed you that. Everything has been ready for a while actually. And I was going to email you what I was calling a media package, but I actually didn't know what I was authorized to do. And so that's the issue I bring before you today. I came up with these images. If you scan those QR codes, they will take you to the survey. And you can feel free to do it today and start collecting data. It's just that I didn't know how to share these images with you because they lack the logo from the city and the logo from the Women's Commission because I don't have that. So I couldn't add it to the image. So I didn't know who I should forward these to in order to, do we need them approved? Do I have no idea. But I thought I would ask before I send them out because I don't want them discredited. And so
we need both logos.
yeah, and so I wanted to show you the images I came up with. They're all free. In Canva, I didn't have to pay anything. This one is bilingual, in just one image. And this one is in Spanish. And this one is in English. And this one is in Spanish. And this one is in English. However, I can probably come up with 50 more images if you guys don't like these ones. It's just a matter of thinking in terms of what will attract women, a female
When they
from
see it.
Laredo to answer. Anyone can answer it. Men and women can answer the survey, but we are looking for at least 1,000 women to answer the survey. Okay? And so this way we can have some data. These are the social media images, and this is what I'm calling the posters. And I just follow the same sample. So if somebody can just find out from me.
City secretary.
You can just call legal.
Okay.
You can just call legal.
The city secretary probably has an image.
Of the logo.
Yes.
And the
I-
city logo?
The city logo. The women's city
You have it,
commission,
Angie?
I think we have it.
I think you have it, yeah.
And then all I need to know is if after I put them there, I can just forward them, because I also wanted those logos in the letter for the organizations that each one of us can contact.
After you have the finished
Yeah.
flyer, the city secretary is the one that posts them on the city page.
Okay.
And you should have something that says,
Were we not told that we had to send it to the city PIO office? So they could go
Well-
ahead and revamp it and approve it?
They approve it?
Yeah.
POI.
According to what we had been told, right? The PIO office?
Public Information Officer.
And they're really very good in responding. Excuse me.
Who's the PIO?
Laredo.
Isn't it, she used to work for KGNS?
Yes. It's PIO.
Okay, so once I get this done, I am going to email everyone, okay, with images. If you have any desire of better images, if you have an idea of what attracts women in Laredo, if you have any idea of what attracts women in certain sectors, like transportation or medicine or education, or anything,
I
okay?
have a question. Can we just decide, you have 3 options, right? 3
Yeah,
different
I was
samples?
going to send them to you.
Can we just decide now? What do you all
Yeah,
think?
all that would be pending the two
It would be the
logos.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wait another month,
Right.
you know, before, and we have a quorum, we have enough people that we can look at that and make a decision. I don't know, just my idea.
If you notice that I have an email, laredospeaking@gmail.com, and that is to encourage women to send to me their story if they want me to quote them, okay? They can do it anonymously, and I'm the only one that has access to that email account. But I would like to,
So the
yeah, go ahead,
the QR code goes to the survey. It goes to an email.
the survey.
Okay.
And then that's when they answer it.
Because
That's
I
right.
think if you can you scroll down to the other
Yeah,
one?
yeah, let's look
Let
at
me
the other
see
one.
the QR code in the other one.
It's a little
That one.
confusing.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
Maybe
reason I
you
like the first
explain
one,
what
because
the
you can
email
see
is
it.
for.
You can see the QR code.
I can, it's because it says right there, look, cuéntame tu historia, and then I have the email.
Right, but
But-
so that makes me think if I do that QR code, it's going to send an email to you.
Okay, so,
So I would say,
Can we see the third one?
is this in your state?
yeah, I mean this one's a little bit better. That says
Let's
to the
see, let's see
survey.
the third.
The one in Spanish also has,
Yeah.
contesta tu encuesta, which is answer the survey and points to the QR code.
I think it was the first one that said.
Yeah, it has a
Oh, raise
little
their
arrow.
voice. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I can see what you're saying, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can actually erase this
I mean,
arrow
or
and
like
change it to
if we
something.
wanted to vote on
Yeah,
one of the other
Okay.
ones. Like,
Right.
I like the
Okay.
third.
Let me see the
Let's see
third
the
one.
third one. I
Let's
like
see.
the third one too.
I think it's prettier. It's
Yes,
not as
it's
like,
very inviting, and it's just that QR code and there's an arrow to it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I
like
would
it.
suggest like when you put cuéntame tu historia, like maybe a little bit more like or cuéntame tu historia. So answer the survey or send me your story.
Well, I want him to do both.
And send me your
Yeah,
story,
yeah.
maybe, so that they know that there's 2 different actions.
But they'll see it when they actually go into the survey, right? There'll be 2 actions or no?
No.
No?
The QR code is just for the survey.
Oh.
Because that's through
Gotcha,
Monkey
I see
Survey.
what you're saying.
And the email is just an email.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because then they'll just do the survey and
Yeah.
not the story, or vice versa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was just either or, so.
So how do they
Yeah.
do the story?
If you
Send
could
email.
explain
I
it,
just
Send an
want-
email.
yes, but it really, when I see Cuéntame tu Historia, I think, oh, well, it's the survey.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah,
have
me
a
too,
little
right.
You don't know if
explanation
there's
like,
that other option of like,
Correct,
or
correct.
send me your story, your own personal story.
something like that?
Cuéntame tu historia, and see, over here you have 2 QR codes, no? One for the survey and one for the story?
No,
No.
one is for English and
Ah,
one is for
I see, I
Spanish.
see, I see, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I think that's important though, to have English and Spanish.
Oh, yeah, it is,
Oh, yeah.
it is,
It's just
it
either
is.
on one,
It's just
so-
that,
Okay, so instead of tell me, okay, why don't I,
Are we planning on using all 3 or just one?
just one.
Just one.
It gets
So
confusing.
does that, the one that has the one code, is that English and Spanish?
yeah, they're all,
The barcode?
yeah,
Okay.
if this one is in English, this survey is in English. If this one is in Spanish, this survey
See?
is in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay,
So we
so,
need to have both.
And they
English
will, like on social media, it'll pop up, there
Yeah.
will be
Will
one after
be
another.
side by side.
They'll side by side, yeah.
Okay.
and I want to be honest with you, I don't think we need to vote on one image,
Okay.
because we can bombard social media with all of them.
Yeah.
And whatever attracts somebody,
Oh, just
they
one.
can,
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Oh, yeah, just one.
She's saying that she doesn't think just one. She's
Oh, you
saying
don't
she
think
wants to do
just
all
one?
3.
yeah, I don't think you should just vote on one. Because if, for example, if I have my daughter's friends answer the survey, right? And they want to create a meme to encourage others to, I don't want to say, no, you have to use the official. Or a video. Oh yeah, I just answered this survey, it's easy, it takes 5 minutes, answer it as well. I don't want them to be close up to just those images.
My concern with that is, if you see different things, you might not realize it's the same
Yeah.
survey. So repetition of the same imaging over and over says,
I'll tell you
oh,
what,
I keep
I'll go
seeing
with
this.
whatever you guys want.
They might get confused, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with so many, yeah, with a
I
different.
mean, I think, like Dr. Martin says, just
Just
one,
one.
and have that one.
And that be
I
the
think so
official
also,
one.
yeah.
And that be
That
the
would be the
official
official
one.
So which one did you guys want?
The last one? I like the last one.
The third one too.
Same.
Yeah, the last one.
Okay, so then I'll just add the logos, but then I have to change this part. What would make it sound better?
Can you put it in the actual survey at the end?
Yes,
I couldn't do it.
no?
No, not for them to click on it and send it to you, but like a sentence that says, if you would like to tell me your personal story, email.
Oh,
I can
at the end of the
probably-
survey.
Yes, just a little
Or like in
sentence.
the
that-
Like an open-ended question.
Yes,
You
like,
can do open-ended too, we've
That's
done
where
that.
you do open-ended questions at the end, like, and then,
But I think she said there was a character limitation, right?
Yeah.
I think there's
Never
like a
mind.
section where I say thank you for answering the survey. I can see if I can, instead of saying thank you.
Instead of thank you,
Or
but it's
besides
thank
that,
you,
like,
and if you'd
yeah.
like to share your
If you would
personal
like to share
story.
your story, okay?
More simplified, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what your all's feelings about it, if it needs to say answer this anonymous survey, or if people don't
Yeah.
hear.
I think we
about
should
that.
say it
I
anonymous,
think
but
that was
that's
one of the,
anonymous.
our top, when we were
Yeah.
discussing, that
Yeah.
they may feel intimidated, like, are they gonna get my
Yes.
information?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we should make it that it's anonymous, that we should,
Somebody gonna call me out?
Is that-
If they're gonna call somebody
Yeah.
else out?
yeah.
So should
I think we
say
should
answer
say
this
that it's anonymous, and at the end, not just tell me your story, when they finish this, and now
If you'd
something
like to.
like, if you would like to, like a
now tell us your
continuation
story.
of that, and now,
We'd be
if you would like
interested in telling
to,
it.
we would love to hear your
No,
story.
the survey says that. The survey says at the beginning that it's anonymous and it's voluntary.
Ah,
And
okay,
that they don't have to answer all the questions if they don't want.
okay,
Okay.
So my question is, should I put it in this poster if you guys want it in the image?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because they might not
yes.
even
Yes.
mess with it if they
Yes.
think it's not
Yes,
anonymous.
and Laredo, and everywhere, I think.
I think it's
But-
with
But in
Why?
going back,
Okay.
Maria
a
Antonieta,
with a Y.
With a white background?
The
No,
what?
no, the anonymous is with a Y.
Oh, so it can be kind of highlighted?
No, no, Y.
Anonymous.
Instead of I.
it's,
Oh, my
it's
spelling.
the spelling, the spelling.
Don't worry, I
The
can't
spelling.
tell the spelling.
And I
I
don't know
need
what
spell
anonymous
check.
in Spanish.
Yeah.
Anónimo.
En español está bien.
Anónimo, ¿verdad?
No necesita griego. But going back to the question at the end for the story, like make it a continuum. Y también, oh, you know,
Yeah.
can you tell us your story? And now can you tell us your story? To make it that it's also part. Because if not, they're not gonna answer, I think. You know, if we make it optional.
Should I say historia or should I say testimony? Or should I say,
It's more personal.
so they know what I want
Sí, la
stories
historia de tu vida.
to be that?
Sí.
I would just say story. Just tell us your story.
Your story.
I like that. Tell us your story. It kind of is just simple and sweet. I mean,
Pero en español, dinos tu
oh,
historia.
I don't know about
You know, la
Spanish.
historia de tu vida.
Yo hablo.
Bueno, en español se pone, en
Cuéntame.
español la
Cuéntame.
historia de,
Cuéntame
cuéntame la
la
historia de tu vida.
Sí.
Entonces ya es en español,
Sí,
pero en
historia
inglés
de
se
tu
puede
vida.
ser tell us your
Sí.
story.
You're asking your life story. We're just saying, tell us your story. Not that tu
Pues, ¿qué es lo
vida.
que está pensando? ¿Qué está pidiendo? What are you asking? Tu historia. What do you mean that tu historia? Your
Any
story.
stories having to do with women's
Sorry.
inequality or
Oh, well, see, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Yeah,
you
not
wouldn't
I didn't
it
get that. I
until
thought
you
it was the sto- you
until
wanted the
you
story
answer
of
the
your life.
survey because
story
I
of
don't
your
want
life.
it, I don't want people to come in
I
and
was
with the
wondering.
idea that I'm gonna answer my questions bad, right?
Yeah.
The
I
questions
think-
are, have you been,
Just tell us like your
have you
experience.
Tell us
experienced,
about your
experience maybe?
I
Experience has a
okay,
woman.
I would say to take
your
it
personal
off.
I see- I-
To take it off completely.
And just
But
put it in the
and put it in
Yes.
the survey.
Yes, if you have, if you
Because
But
that's
see,
where you're gonna get most of your data.
I'm getting confused.
no, your vida, no,
Because
that,
you know, I'm getting confused.
But,
I was born in the city.
because I understood
Yeah, well,
what
I
she was
didn't know what
asking
you
for.
were asking. I thought you were
ladies,
asking for this.
ladies,
Tell me the
just
story.
tell us your experiences. When we started this project, it was pretty much how many women have experienced some sort of discrimination at their work, at home.
And
be
then
specific.
testimonio would be
Or
that.
experience.
The testimonio, that's what
Give
you're
us a
asking.
testimony
Maria
of,
Antonieta, out of the
Negative.
blue, I don't know, your story was what story? I
No,
thought the
no,
story.
no, that's fine, that's why I
Uh-huh.
asked if I should use the word testimony, but if I put it at the end of the survey, then we don't need it here.
right.
Yeah.
And then you have more room to like elaborate on what you're looking for, like tell me
Yes.
about your experiences.
Totally.
Have you,
of-
have you experienced any
Inequality.
discrimination or inequality
Yes.
or anything?
Or
Because if not, you
Yeah,
know,
in agreement.
I mean, I was confused.
And this looks
No,
like nice
the
and
story of
simple
your- I
and
thought the story of your life.
straightforward.
If so, tell us. If you
Yeah,
experience
the story.
discrimination or whatever,
I mean,
tell us your story. No?
Okay, anything else?
Thank you for putting this
So we decided on that one, on that image, right?
So the third one is
The
gonna
third.
be
The winner.
official.
Yay.
And just so you know, the women logo will be on one side and the city of Laredo will be on the other side.
yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I guess because the survey, the questions that you're asking, that I forgot what you're asking, I mean, I know you've said them, but that they would tell you something related to those questions.
Exactly, they would
Okay.
know after the
So-
survey.
El testimonio, I'm thinking that, or in English, even though, relating to those questions, can you give us a story about those questions, or pertaining,
You'll have
something,
to put it at
something
the end,
that
yeah.
tells us, if not, I mean, tell me your story. I mean, I was born in Nuevo Laredo, y vine acá. I was
Yeah,
gonna
she'll
tell
have
you
more.
my story.
She'll have more room to put.
Yeah.
Like, tell me about any experiences you
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Related to. the
Related
answers.
to, make it a relation, in relationship to what you
To the
just
questions,
answered.
right.
Because if not, I mean, I was not, Pues tell me, pues
Okay,
tu
then
historia,
I'll
o la de Caperucita.
That's not your story.
Pues no, pero ¿cómo sabes? A lo mejor tuyo un lobo. You don't know my age.
Yeah. Just so we are clear, okay? Once I get those
You're being
images,
recorded.
I will change
That's
these
right.
ones, finalize them, and send you an email.
Yeah.
The email is going to contain 4 images. These 2 in the form of a PNG for social media, and it's also going to contain this one where you can print out a poster.
Okay.
Okay, and I am going to take off the Cuéntame tu historia just like
Sí.
in the other one,
Sí.
and I'm just gonna add the logos.
Perfect.
Those 4 images, but what I'm also going to include is a letter, which then will also have the logo of the women's and the city. And this letter is an invitation for an organization to answer a questionnaire. The questionnaire is going to be in the letter.
It's a different,
It's
It's
a
a different
different
questionnaire.
survey. This is for people, the one you will receive in the email is for organizations.
Correct.
And you can send it to doctors, to schools, to banks, to, the truck industry people, to anyone that you have contact with. I'm gonna encourage you to include everyone you know. So we can get a bigger picture of how many women are employed, how many are supervisors, how many are staff, how many, okay?
and that's gonna be answered by one person in the organization.
One person in the organization, and it's usually the HR person. How many employees you have, how many are women, how many are in the supervising rank, what are the pay grades in your company? This is voluntary, so they may not answer, and that's fine too.
Dr. Reyes, do you have a time frame of kind of when or by when do you want, like, let's say we start sharing it on social media?
I actually wish I could tell you I will send it to you tomorrow, but me sending you that email is gonna depend on when the city sends me
Yes,
those
the logo.
images.
We had said 3 months, right, of having
Leave
it
it
open?
Oh, having it open,
Having it
yeah,
open,
we have thought of 3 months, but I'm thinking because the summer
The
is
summer,
coming and
yes.
vacation is
Sí.
going, we may want to encourage people to do it in a shorter period of time. But unless you guys think 3 months is good,
We
but
just recently did one for the library and we extended it because we weren't getting,
any responses.
Yeah.
we pushed it here in the lobby.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
I
I
did
remember.
do research on whether there are areas in Laredo without internet access, and there are none. There are, however, households that they cannot afford internet. But I couldn't get anywhere with that. And I don't know if any of you know any school district people that may be willing to share who doesn't have access, because that's private information.
It's mainly.
So,
So look, it's more like the, like
The south,
Benitas and
Benitas and
out- the outskirts.
Ramon.
But the district provides the students, the hotspot, it's a box that, but they did it during remote learning.
right.
And now that we're back on campus, I believe the family has to approach the librarian and ask for it so that like for homework and such. But like I have a student who, he doesn't take his Chromebook home because they don't have Wi-Fi. So he keeps on, he's like, I'm not gonna get my homework done. I'm like, okay, you have 15 minutes when you come in.
I'm bringing this
Okay.
up because that's one of the issues we have, that there may be women that don't have access to.
It's very expensive.
I don't know if you'll have the logos by this Friday, but if not, can we still get a poster printed so we maybe can put them around
entrance.
at the entrance? Yeah.
Or something
And
green.
something, yeah, or in like one of those little plasticky
Yeah.
things to set up. That way we can start
Yeah,
the process.
I think it's possible.
Have you considered paper surveys? We did some.
We did consider that, but it's all gonna depend. For example, we have a list of people that attended the meeting that helped construct the survey, right? I'm sending that to those organizations. But the paper is for those that don't have access to the internet. And so we can print, I don't know, 100 copies maybe, and share them with each other, but it's all gonna depend on me. I wouldn't wanna print copies without knowing or having an idea of how many. And remember, we have no money. We have no money, we don't have actual support from the city when it comes to resources, except what we can get from the library, and we don't wanna drain
I
them.
have a correction. My council member, Albert Doris, just told me that if we needed money for us to put it on the agenda, and that they could make a review and approval.
Ah, there you go.
That sounds
Because
good.
this is a Commission for Women project,
Yeah,
okay?
because I've been paying for everything, you guys, and it has become a bit expensive.
Is there any reason,
Huh?
I think we can talk about that later, but I'm sure that that can be discussed, and I don't think it's fair that you pay for a project that
Well,
we're,
no, that's done, but we
that the
can
Commission
discuss
for Women are doing.
posters.
Yeah.
We
And
can discuss
also,
posters, we
if-
can put on stores
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, and also if we do wanna have as an option a written, some people don't wanna do online things and they're,
Right.
I like my hard copy, I like, you know, some people don't, are kind of
It's
leery about.
very user friendly, just so you guys know.
I
You
know.
can try it. You can access it right now and try it. It takes at a maximum 8 minutes. It's
I know
not-
that you had it in the library, I did it on that little iPad they had
iPads.
for me,
Mhm.
yeah, and I did it, because I got a free book. For hiding.
So side note with that, with like budget, I mean, like for our dinners and stuff, is somebody paying?
You get $10,000 for the Women's Hall of Fame.
Okay,
So this year, since you don't have it, no, but next year, yes.
oh, okay.
Though
But that's
it's
for
in the.
that
But we
is
can make
expensive.
I will repeat that again, we can, according to my council member, we can make a request. If something like this project comes up, we can make a request for funding, and I'll be more than glad to give them a call.
Yeah, and I mean, that's, my thought is if we give them a
Yeah.
budget, like, here we have meetings that are monthly, this is, you know, for
Yeah.
refreshments for
Survey,
that.
yeah.
We're doing this survey every so often, just kind of, as we're going through this year, like keeping track of what we're spending, or copies, so we're not draining the.
Yeah, I asked Vanessa also for a door prize, and she
Yeah.
was happy to help out, so
Mhm.
they can help.
I'll mention it to Melissa, Luciano also.
And that way we're not like
Yeah.
on the back end asking for money, but like on the front end.
You may want to have an idea though, how much we may need
Right.
for physical copies and for posters.
So saying it might kind of be a
But
wash
that
this
should
year,
come
just
from
keeping
the
track of
city.
it as we
I
go
think
in
that,
for
well,
next year.
we'll get clarification, because everything we did, we got from the city, they took care of everything.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
I couldn't do it from this angle, but.
Anything you
For the Hall of Fame.
for the holiday.
Where do you get the posters printed?
office maps maybe, or that place where you get very cheap cards? There's several things.
There's so many places.
Print
I'm
Express.
sorry, I don't print Someone else takes care
They'll
of that.
take care of it, it'll be taken care of here.
Do we know who, like for last year, the Hall of Fame, who printed like the booklets
We
and those?
did.
You all did, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, but that comes out of that budget.
The Hall, okay.
Okay, so, okay, yeah, they.
On the
put
table,
it in
Years
the
we
budget.
have on years we don't.
So we should have I think a little budget every
See,
year.
that's what I'm saying, you
for
should
things
say
like
that.
that.
We had it, I mean, but yeah.
Dr.
They,
Reyes, how
they
do we,
did it from their budget.
how do we access to it? I tried to taking pictures and it
No,
doesn't.
you don't take a picture, you, with your camera,
Yeah, she took a
if you
picture.
point at it, no.
Is
I
your
don't
point
think
No.
it's clear enough.
Oh, just.
Yeah, I don't think it's clear enough on the projector.
You may wanna do it on their computer,
Oh,
but let me
so
show
you
you
don't
how.
When you go into your camera.
But you,
Because
this is
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
I'm very
Some
low tech.
people may not know,
I'm very low
Put
tech.
them-
and
the
then
menus
they're
on
just
that.
gonna say, you know what, no, I'm
Yo
not
no sé
gonna do
esas
it.
cosas.
You know,
I mean,
I'm not, I'm
I
not that I
don't
wanna
feel
be-
comfortable with
we're
those
not that
things.
computer savvy.
Laredo, girl.
You just point at it with your camera and then
over
it
here, Miss
highlights.
Oh,
yellow.
It wa- it
But you don't
didn't,
take a
uh,
picture of it.
No,
¿Ves?
you're not gonna take a
Sí,
picture.
todas
So guys, when we have
Oye,
COVID and you
todas
go to the
tú-
restaurant,
si te-
that's what you have to do.
When it highlights it, then you
On
press
the
on it.
code. And it opens up.
But it might not be
But it
clear.
didn't, it didn't.
No, you
Right
know,
now,
it's
no,
not
no.
there.
Yeah, it didn't, that's why I said
It's on
take
the
a picture.
computer, on the computer,
Yeah.
Will.
You see how it?
But-
Okay, right there.
But I think like, a manual copy, like you said, visual,
Ahí está.
a lot of people want to be visual.
Yeah, you just need to. Yeah.
have an
But
idea.
you should have done the Spanish one, okay?
Well, oh, so let me do the English and then I'll do the Spanish.
No, don't answer it twice because it will mess up with my data.
Oh,
You only answer it once. Right now, my service is clean, so any data I get right now, I know what's an answer.
ala, bueno. I will not answer that one. Let me
Okay,
answer
esta
the
fue
one
Rosa
in,
María.
let me answer the one en español.
En español, por
So,
favor.
Do it later when you get home.
no, pero
No, but,
no la
no, but
tengo.
it'll open it as on the
But
webpage.
this is not,
Oh, you can do it later.
Spanish one, right?
It's right.
Yeah. ¿Sí? Sí, veo.
Ya,
Tengo otra,
Ya,
necesito
ya.
otra.
ya la quito.
Ya acabé, ya fue suficiente.
Alza tu voz. Survey monkey. So, I'll do it.
Así también me regaña si encuentra algo más.
Es que no le entiendo. I mean, I really. I'm not
Please
confident.
remember, you're gonna receive an email with 4 images you can use for posters or for social media, but also with instructions for the letter you can send to organizations. If you guys want training or have questions on how to help others answer a survey, please contact me and I will either Zoom with you or go see you in person so we can talk about you cannot lead questions. You cannot explain questions either by leading the responder, okay?
Sorry, I cannot answer that for you.
Like a star test.
I'm in that mode tomorrow, because tomorrow's.
Okay, you guys, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Really? We are gonna go ahead and move on to the Women's Health Fair. That is, we are scheduled to have it this Friday, April 12th. We did ask the
May 12th.
May, oh my goodness.
It's okay.
May 12th. We do have 16 agencies that are scheduled to come. They have already filled out the registration form. It is from 10 to 2, open to the public, but we did ask them to get here at 9. That way it gives them that hour to set up. If we can have anybody come and help, sign in or
Do you know who's coming? Diana, are you coming?
Yeah.
At what time?
I have an appointment at 10, but I'm gonna see if I can change it, or hopefully I'll get out early, because you know how it goes sometimes with doctors.
So what time are you gonna be tomorrow?
As soon as I get out,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
able to change it.
Oh, okay, so 11, okay. About 11?
Because last time I was here,
I don't know.
excuse me,
Doctors in 1 hour?
not already.
Not already.
Okay, so we don't know, you just show up, but we don't know when, everybody time.
I'll be there, hopefully I'll be able to.
Before two. Control de natalidad, pero yo ya tengo 76 años porque quiero control de natalidad.
I'll be here at 9.
Okay, you'll be
What
here at
are the
9?
answers?
Entiendo
Are we
bien las
already, are
opciones que
we, are we
tengo.
still discussing your thing?
Okay.
She is. No.
Ma'am, we're discussing the health.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so Dr. Martin, at what time?
I'll be here at
say
9.
about it.
At 9, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll call you, I'm able to change my schedule, my appointment.
Who else? Esther?
I'm leaving town,
So
so.
you're not be here? Rosa Maria, are you gonna be here
Yes.
Friday? At what time?
I don't know, whatever you need.
You asked me, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm taking notes and.
Are we going back and
Did
forth?
you ask people
Okay.
for donation and gifts or
Yes,
just?
an email was sent out, if anybody can contribute a door prize.
That's it, just the door prize?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just reiterating anything else.
Oh, you're taking secretarial notes.
And then Clear Choice
And
is
what?
donating breakfast.
I'm sorry? Oh,
Is it
yeah, we're not
breakfast?
done, we're still going down the list of,
I'll be here, from about 9 to 11, just because I'll be heading back to work.
I'm not going to finish this because I have questions.
So will they, take down it like after 2?
After 2.
Okay. So I can stay.
You can stay?
Oh, you can say,
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
thank you.
That's great.
I
Okay.
probably have to leave by like 2:30 to 45
You said
minutes.
10 to 2.
It's 10 and 10 to 2.
9 o'clock for setup. And then set up from 9 to 10 for the booths, but we'll be.
I'm so sorry, but I didn't.
Okay, and Rosemary, what time are you gonna come at 12? You wanna
Yeah,
come at 12?
About 12.
Okay, so that we can spread it out, you know, and then we're gonna need somebody from 1 to 2.
I can do.
From 1 to 2? Okay, perfect.
Which one do you have?
It's here in this
It's
room?
right here by the.
Oh, freshman.
uh,
Oh, okay.
by the-
Yeah, so it's gonna be here in this building.
Yes.
Go to your left.
Okay.
May I come and leave the gifts here?
You can
But I-
with
I'm
Angie,
fine.
Angie, with Angie.
We are pending, well, we did have Ms. Cavazos, she did get a hold of Eli.
Eli.
And he mentioned that he's going to help us for that media coverage. The only thing we're pending is with Bill Green, the LMT. Anybody have?
Well, I'm gonna call him, because, I mean, we have to pay, you know, unless he can do it pro bono, but, I think, were you able to do something, Dr. Martin, if he sets up like a noon show or an interview with Ruben Villarreal?
Yes.
Yes, okay, I'll let you know. He was supposed to let me know, who's gonna, you know, interview, and then I'll let you know at what time, okay?
They also have in the newspaper, if I'm not mistaken, their calendar of events.
Yes.
And they
yes,
also have that on Facebook, calendar of events.
Yes.
But could the PIO do that?
They'll send it out to all media.
Yeah.
Depends on who
We
picks
could
it up.
shoot to the PIO, send it to, utilize them, especially,
Yeah, well, Eli is doing that. Eli is the one that's
okay,
doing it.
he'll do it to all of them,
To everybody.
remind him if he doesn't mind,
Yeah, I already did today.
to do that, those channels,
Yeah.
the Facebook and the newspaper, okay.
Madam Chair, also, probably the people that are going to be presenting or being in the booth, a lot of times they do, or they might provide like door prizes as well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could ask them, and I don't know if we need to give them a little ticket.
I got tickets, I got the roll of tickets, the double,
And you have the sign-in sheet.
and I had to sign in. I'm also gonna be providing, little, name tags for the agencies. I'm gonna do, we have a map, we worked on a map, and we numbered the agencies.
So when they come,
So
they're
when they
gonna
come, they'll
where-
know. So not only will we
where
tell
they're
them
gonna be
their
set up.
Right.
table number 5, they'll go up to, they'll see which is table number 5 with their
Right.
names.
Yeah.
So everything will be,
Is this what you?
yes.
What you?
Yes, in your.
Back to
Yeah.
the, sorry, back to the marketing, I know we talked about, do we have, like a flyer?
Yes, I'll go ahead and email you the flyer, Ms. Cavazos emailed it to me, I'll get that sent out to you all. I'll go ahead and just send it on the thread of today's meeting with the agenda. Is that
All right,
fine?
can you send it, or can you send it?
Yes, I can send it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same one.
It's the
The
same
same
one.
one, okay.
Yeah, it's this
No,
one.
no changes.
And,
Oh, that's
for
it.
social media.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Okay. The issue with that, do we have COVID-19 vaccines
Yes,
and all
yes.
that? Oh, who's providing those?
I'll tell you.
The health department?
Health department.
Okay.
The health
We
department.
do have, they said yes, but I think it's gonna be more informational. They
But
did
we
send
haven't
it-
received anything from Gateway.
They
The
haven't
last time they were giving out the shots.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right. The
wondering.
city of Laredo will be providing the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Gateway send their form?
No,
No.
Okay.
we don't have a table for them.
And the hospital?
But you wanna read out who we have?
The city of Laredo, the health department, it'll be the promotion and education division.
Right.
We have Sister Rosemary, she will be here. The Webb County Sheriff's Office, the Crime Victims Advocate. Pilar will be here. Pillar.
Pillar.
Clear Choice. the physicians group will be here.
And also Clear Choice, I want to thank you very much, Doctor. Also, you all are providing the sponsorship for the refreshments. So what we were thinking of doing, it's healthy, so we're gonna get like cracker, the healthy, and then the fruits, and the fruits.
I'm sorry, and these, who did you say after crime victims? I'm sorry.
Pillar?
Thank you.
Pillar.
Clear Choice Physicians, the group and emergency room. Imagine Dental. Laredo Wellness and Anesthetics. LRD, the company.
Okay, that's the one that Rooted 956 that Sylvia Palombo got. It's like
Oh, so
yoga,
this is the-
yoga and dance.
LRD is doing my.
Yes.
Oh, so this is the
That's
956.
That's 956.
Okay.
Rooted 956. I thought it was two separate ones, but they're doing it together.
And then we have Southwest Key Programs together forward. Laredo Cancer Society. The City of Laredo Health Department, it's the Health Texas,
Texas Healthy Women. Yeah.
Healthy Texas Women Program.
Okay.
The City of Laredo, this is Healthy Texas Mothers and Babies. Then we have, again, City of Laredo, this is the COVID-19 vaccinations. City of Laredo Healthy Living, Viviendo Mejor.
And they're gonna do all of this.
And they're doing the diabetes, nutrition, health education, blood pressure screenings, and glucose screening. For those nasty,
And Laredo.
and then the Laredo
Emergency room.
emergency rooms.
So put the emergency room, right, so that when you put the little tent, Laredo emergency room?
That's what
Is
they're.
that what it's called, or
that's what-
Laredo emergency? room?
No, actually, let me check because I thought that was, I wasn't familiar with Laredo Emergency Room, but somebody wrote it as that.
It's
And-
the one,
On
Yeah.
McPherson? So is it Laredo emergency or?
I'm checking.
Okay.
So then we have
So that's
14,
14.
because we were
14, we're
pending-
missing
I'll follow
Gateway.
up with Gateway and LMC.
That would be
Okay.
15.
Yes.
Do you have anything?
I have
Laredo,
I have
to answer
16.
your question, it is Laredo.
Yes,
Emergency
because we
Room.
were,
So she added the.
So some of them were combined.
we thought, the LRD,
I don't have that one, I know she.
LRD, the company, we thought it was a separate dance,
Okay, I don't have that one,
class.
okay?
That was number 8.
And this, so, instead of Sister Rosemary, it's Mercy Ministries.
Mercy Ministry.
Question, did you get
And
anything for
Sheriff's
mental
Office and
health?
Crimes Victim is together.
Mental health, like Worthington or
That would be
anything?
Pilar.
Pillar.
Pillar.
Oh, pillar,
Yeah.
pillar is suicide prevention.
Yeah.
Pillar is suicide
Yes,
prevention.
and
Oh,
all
they're
kinds
alive.
of-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, oh, good.
Okay, so that's pretty much everything's covered. A lot of things are covered, yeah. A lot of
So you're
areas.
going to, have you been announcing it already, or you're?
No, well, no, this is going to be, that's what Eli is gonna do. He's gonna send out a press release, a request for media coverage. He's gonna try and get you, on KG, or either with Ruben or the Noon Show or something to talk about it. And then also, we need your all's help. I mean, if everybody gets that flyer, if everybody sends it to 5 people,
So I think social media is the
so
biggest.
through social media,
You need
I
to,
think
like,
that's
just do it,
the
like-
only way, like you can
Yeah.
invite all your friends that come to the
Yes,
poetry,
yes, yes,
you know,
yes.
especially people
Yeah.
that are home and they're retired or.
My
you know.
question was with the we do have a social media, like, picture already made, or?
Is the flyer already
We
made?
don't have a Facebook, right, or?
No, but is the flyer already made?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
city can put it out,
Yes.
and if it's Eli from the health department, he'll do it. He'll take care
The
of
flyer
it.
is a
Then I
different
send the city
size
over.
than the social, than like a social media.
We do.
Oh, like a banner, you
We
mean like
do
a-
advertise in the city of Laredo. We do our Laredo Commission for Women's Survey there. And anybody have any?
I think she has another question.
But that is in reference to the Facebook social media.
It
The
is
format,
the format. So
Yeah.
kind of,
We do.
like with the survey, it's a different size, it's able to be shared as
Right.
like a PNG or
Right.
something.
Oh,
I think we can do that same way.
I don't think so.
no.
Really?
If you send me the flyer, I can make it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then,
The way
Send us a
Eli
flyer.
sent it, the way
It was a
Eli
PDF.
sent it, he sent a
Make
PDF.
it some sense.
so you're able to fix that.
Complicated.
Is it,
COVID vaccine is
Ladies, no, Ms. Martin has
I
a,
don't think it.
a question about that. So, what is y'all's thought? Do we need to have the logos of all of these people on it, or we're just putting Laredo Commission for Women? Because I think with the advertisement, to try and get more people to come, if you put Laredo 956, Laredo Wellness and Aesthetics, as a sponsor.
This is all I know is I went to him, this is a flyer he did. This is a flyer they did last year, very similar to it. And, yes, and this is what he did, so he would have to add, like you said, add the tables to it?
Logos.
Oh, the
logos
logos.
of people
Oh,
that are-
how do we get everybody's logo between now and Friday? I mean,
Oh, the,
You can probably Google most of them.
oh, yeah.
Um,
Well,
and
Eli
just
we would have to ask Eli to do that, that's like another thing for him to do.
just
You may
use
have
them, yeah.
City of Laredo, most of them are
Yeah.
City of
Well,
Laredo.
it's not, it won't work because it has to be like a square.
So sorry.
So we have to, it has to be a different format.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
What if I
It's the same.
screenshot it and make it as a,
Well,
I
if you
can
send-
upload it
There's
as
health
a.
departments on there, Laredo Commission for Women, but it would have to have logos.
like, it's like when they do T-shirts, like for an event for 5K.
Put all the logos.
All the people that
Would you
are.
be able to turn the PDF?
I don't.
Yeah, you have to make a whole
No,
different.
I mean, can you do it?
And does it?
She says she would.
Oh, she'll do it?
The problem is here with
She can do it.
It's already?
Do they have to authorize it if it's just internally used?
I'm sorry?
I,
Or they have to authorize it if I make changes to it?
Oh, I don't know, Eli, I
This
didn't
is
do
like
it.
a
I
ask
didn't do
forgiveness
it.
later.
Eli did it. You want me to get him on the line? Eli?
Well, he's with the city.
He's with the city.
Yeah.
Already, so I think it should be okay.
I mean,
Well,
they
if
are-
he gives us the go, once you email it to me, I can add the logo.
But when and where, what logo?
The logos
people,
for like
those that are attending. Those
Laredo
that have
Emergency
to-
Room, Rooted
Because
956.
it's already Monday.
that's
If
gonna
we
be
get
too
that-
busy.
Yeah.
But that's how it's gonna attract people to
Yeah.
come.
I think,
And that's how you actually get more people involved.
Yeah.
it's just a little bit too late.
Can we have a list?
Well, I have the list.
Yeah, I think if you would,
No, but
what do you-
without
I know
the
what you're
logos.
saying, cause that, yeah, I wanna be there, cause they're gonna be there.
We should have thought of this a
But can they
long time
just
ago.
talk to names?
Yeah, yeah,
Coming,
yeah.
So
rather than-
my thought would be an Instagram story where it has like Laredo Commission for Women Health Fair, and then the next post is come visit our vendors, and it
Okay.
has all of their.
Who can, will you do that? Would you be doing that?
I mean,
I was going to do the image. I can't volunteer to do the social media.
Whatever you guys,
if
if
you
you guys,
send me
can do
the
it.
image,
That's
who,
a good
who
idea.
does our social media?
Nobody.
Nobody.
We're not
We don't
allowed
have
to
a,
do
we don't
that.
have a social.
So
Okay.
what
No,
if
that's
it's
what I'm trying to
something
say.
live
We didn't
streaming?
do it, it was Eli.
but they'll do it, they'll
And so
do
we
it.
have
In the
image,
health department.
Right.
but
But I see what she's
But
saying,
can
it's a
send it
great
to us
idea,
and
they
then we
wanna
can
do
share it
it,
on our
that's a great idea.
and it'll be.
Yeah, but that's separate and apart
And
from
I'll
this
be-
flyer,
And then
right?
that's gonna, is it
No.
gonna be sent out and ready for
So
tomorrow?
my
Because
thought
we're
is
gonna be
it
back
would be
tomorrow,
the-
Wednesday.
Yeah, they're gonna
Thursday.
work on it tonight, they're gonna
Page
work on
would
it
be
right now.
like visit our, come see us at our health
Did
fair.
you give them
And essentially
all?
that
Do they
same
have all?
information. And then the next one would be.
Guys, I have to go to another meeting, thank you for dinner.
The flyer is what I have.
It was great seeing everybody.
And I don't know.
I have to go to my meeting, my work.
The volunteer
Yeah.
Yes. Instead of putting
partner.
Bye, take care.
If you can.
Bye, Monica. Take
Bye.
care.
Bye,
I turned off the people.
Yes, yeah, not vendors, we're not vendors. Right, we were saying partners instead of vendors.
No, that's the registration.
That's the registration form. Where's the
Right.
flyer?
All right, you guys, any more homework for me?
Okay, so
Let's
what are you
get it
gonna,
out, and then we can all share it.
So what are you
I'll share
gonna
with their
do?
social media.
Okay, you're gonna redo the flyer.
She's gonna read, not the flyer, she's gonna do a social
A new
media.
one.
A shareable social media
Okay,
image.
and that you're gonna send it to who?
To us.
To all of us, and then that
And
will
we
we
can share
forward
it
to
the-
somebody else.
To our partners.
And then this
that
is
are
gonna
coming.
be our main flyer though. Okay.
But you're gonna email me that, right?
No, I don't have it. I don't have
You
it.
know what, don't worry, let me take a picture, I can
Oh,
scan it
and
really quick.
And you can redo it? And redo it?
I was thinking of like,
Oh.
Likewise, sí.
We're close.
Do you have it?
Mine isn't the one I have, it's a blur, it's blurry.
Yeah.
well, but, I mean,
You guys
don't
do we
worry,
need
I'll
a
scan it and
paper
send it.
Oh, here it is. Here.
Where is
Can I
that
send
gonna
this
go?
to you?
Mira, I
Look,
think if you
do it.
send the original that one.
There it is. Okay, then. I
So
send
she's
it
gonna
what?
modify
There?
it with all the logos?
And send it to
She's
who?
gonna
I send it
make
to
it
through
into
email?
an
Yes.
image that can be shared on
Okay,
social
¿qué le
media.
pongo?
Yeah, so there'll be
Okay.
probably, yeah, there'll be at least 2 different images, and you just post them on
Do I have
Facebook,
it? There it is. Is
Facebook,
that it?
or on Instagram
Okay,
story.
and then I just
Yeah,
put,
have both, and then we can
Oh,
share it to
right.
those
Yeah.
businesses that were.
okay, and there it goes. Yay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank God for social, for media coverage. Okay,
Missy, would you mind sending me like emails of all of the partners?
Oh, yes.
And then that way, you can get with me and I can
to
send
get
you.
logos, to get
Yes,
their
I'll-
logos.
Well, not to get
all
the
their
logos, but
The city of Laredo is, well, that's a given.
Well, that one's
So,
already on there.
Yeah, we got
But
it.
for
So,
that, because the other ones we can probably Google or look at their
Right.
social media, and then that way we can send it to them and they can share it on their social media.
Yes, I will do that as soon as I get home.
and then, so we're gonna have coffee and the waters and then the fruits, right, and the
Yes,
and the snacks and the healthy snacks.
Whatever you wanna bring the.
And door
The day
prices,
before.
and the door prices, whatever we get, those are the ones we give out. And the PA system, can they put up the PA system also?
Okay, the music,
Just the PA system?
the,
The mic, yes,
but
in
no,
case
it'll be
somebody
there.
wants to go up and say something about their booth or what they're doing or what they provide. And people are gonna be sitting in the middle, maybe having their little snack or whatever, listening to someone, if someone wants to say anything.
Maybe while they're registering,
Oh.
if they're gonna be doing the diabetes and all that, tell them to wear for the
Oh,
snack
yeah,
after
also they
do
have to be
that.
fasting, also
Yes.
fasting.
This is the sign.
Well, there's, you could do a random
Yes.
one.
Let's see.
All I have to do is,
No,
request a
this is
table,
for
if
snacks.
there's a
Yeah,
vendor
that's
that
the
I wanna
entrance,
go.
sí, sign it. Ahorita vamos para
I
abajo.
don't know if they're all assigned
Yeah, I can
already.
always-
Yes, the tables are all assigned, and we only have room for 16. So we have 14, and then Gateway 15, and who else? We're
Well,
paying
and
16.
Laredo emergency room is 15, and then we'll be pending gateway.
Gateway
because-
60, so we really just have room for one
For
more.
one more.
Unless the city combines their like Healthy Texas Women and Healthy Texas Babies, because I know it's the
Yes,
same.
They're already there.
I know, but if they can maybe combine their.
Well, we did have some that requested for 2 tables,
Okay.
which was, the clear choice they requested.
So we can give up one of ours.
And
If there's
then,
more people there, can we can give up a table?
and then we have the city of Laredo, the Healthy Texas, the Healthy Texas Women, yes, they requested.
So are you thinking we're gonna have 2 more tables?
I'm gonna, they have both said yes,
So that's Gateway and who else?
Gateway and LMC.
LFC, okay.
Yeah.
But didn't you say, no, never mind, Sister Rosemary.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's-
she's on there.
That's
That's
ministry.
That's Mercy Ministries,
Mercy
that's,
Ministries.
she's different. She's
Oh.
That's
different.
a different
You
table.
had
Yes.
said there was a sign-in sheet for people that are coming?
Yes.
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 What is your, and I apologize for missing the meeting last week because these are all my thoughts that I could have said then. But as far as like having the PA system, like when the partners come in or vendors, if they say, oh, do you all want a time slot to talk about what you're offering? we can have like a little sign up sheet for a time slot to come up on the PA system and say,
Okay.
hey, come visit
Yeah.
our booth, we're doing this. Exactly, like
Yeah.
little time.
That's why I thought, let's get a mic, and that way they
But that way
can,
we have it organized.
we'll have it, yeah.
Yeah, where they can.
Well,
come
when
up.
they come in, we can ask them to sign
And
in.
then in between that, doing like the door prizes.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Probably.
And then also, that's when we announce that the door prices, right by the numbers. That's it.
Yeah.
We need a little basket.
Are you gonna
Oh,
do
we're
it
gonna
till
need
the
some
end?
baskets. So, for the fruit, right? Does anybody have any baskets?
Like,
You have baskets?
oh, like fruit basket?
No.
Like to put the fruit in there?
No, what I was going to ask,
Find some.
for the door prices, are you gonna do them every hour, for example?
Probably.
Or-
Not everybody
yeah.
stays the whole
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it's
So
not
we could
a-
do one every hour.
Yeah.
Probably
something
depends on
like
how
that.
I think that's how we did it
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
one every hour. Remember, Diana?
Yeah.
We were doing them one every
So
hour.
who's bringing the door prizes, just us, or is there?
Just
we need
us.
it?
There
Or
was-
you
I
can
wanted
ask
to-
your council member
Okay.
to donate. I know I have to talk to Vanessa to see if she,
Yeah.
when she's gonna give it to me so I can bring
And we
it.
said small, like $20.
Yes, we said not more than, not more
Tell
than.
Vanessa she has 2 members, so maybe she can get tickets.
Okay.
Anything else? Okay.
Did you talked about a sign-in table?
Yes, we need the sign-in table, the one
I
that
don't know
goes
if we
this
can
other
fit
way.
in there. If not, we can put it outside the doors. We've done that before, as
Oh,
they walk in.
It doesn't fit as you, like when we had it for Saturday for the poetry?
Or in the middle where.
We
the
always
chair-
have it inside for the
Oh,
poetry.
Yeah, it's inside.
It's
But
inside for
you
poetry.
have them all assigned
Ah.
But no,
already.
but we start further down.
Further down?
Yeah, I think if we have that one table at the entrance, like we did last year, and then the other one will start right
Right
after that,
afterwards.
yes.
Right
So
here.
we need that one, and then the food table.
The
refreshment.
table is here.
That one's
The
there,
table
yeah.
is-
Yeah, so one for the entrance also, that's also parallel, right? Okay. Yeah. And what, I'm sorry, did you have any questions?
No, I was just trying to think of little things like that, like the
I know.
announcement stuff to keep
Yeah.
it lively
Okay.
and, yeah.
And the time slots, would you do them by 10 minutes?
So,
or
like
just
5 or 10
increments?
minutes, yeah.
So I'll get that.
The important thing, I think, right now, we have all these people that are gonna be set up, and we have, door prices, we're gonna have the refreshments, lots of refreshments, but we need people to get here.
Right, so I think
So
that's
I
for the
think
social
that's our
medias.
focus right now, we've done all the legwork, thank you to everyone that came to the meetings and all that, but now we need to really focus on getting the word out and getting people to come. And that, we're gonna, depend on Eli to send it out to the city, you all are gonna do that through, to get it out on social media, and whatever we can get in the newspaper and an interview.
I asked our marketing agency because it's Women's Health Month and so we
Right.
were gonna do some reels and I asked them today. So maybe I'll just do like a quick reel for
Mhm.
Kurt Choice saying like, hey Laredo, come visit us. And
Yes.
share
Yes.
that instead of doing too much on the day of.
Right, I would say the day before, what, Thursday?
Or like this whole week.
Or the whole week, yeah. Anything else? I'll call Bill tomorrow. Hopefully he can, at least he can put it on
When you
Thursday.
finish this, I have some questions about the.
Are we done?
Okay, I think we're done. If there's not any more questions about the women's health fair, now we can be
Go back.
in contact.
Wait, new
I
business?
wanted to ask
Oh.
about some
Okay.
questions. As I was answering
Okay,
the
the-
Spanish one, for example, the employment, are you employed or here or there or whatever? But there was nothing for retired. There was nothing for, I'm not employed, but I'm retired, so that doesn't mean, also there's lots, I had lots of questions. The menstrual cycle, do you have enough for your
Yeah. the-
pads and stuff? But I don't menstruate, it should be not applicable.
TMI.
Or NA.
Because I can I have money to buy them, but.
Okay,
Right.
Ms. Llano, why don't you do this for me?
A
Because
ver.
you're bringing a lot of really good points.
I'm just, that's
Even
why.
though I wanna be clear that I gave you guys the survey to review before.
Well, maybe I wasn't here, because I don't remember. I
We
don't
were all
remember
here,
that.
because you made a lot of changes for
Yes,
that.
you were.
Yeah, well, one thing also that in Spanish, you didn't follow what I suggested.
I did
Either,
what was
no, let me
there.
tell you what you
Yeah.
didn't, but at this point, I wouldn't mind. It's either.
No, I
you-
can still make
that
changes.
You can still make changes.
Yeah.
Either you speak in the tú or in the usted, not in the both. And you're using both tú and usted. I think it should be all usted, you
I
know.
thought I changed everything to
No,
usted.
tiene mucho de tú.
If you catch some with
Mucho de tú, uno que otro de usted. I think,
You know what
Eh.
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Because
Maybe you
you,
two should get together and go over it.
well, just send me the Spanish one and
yeah, I'm gonna have to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, because it starts with a tú. ¿Tienes cuántos años tiene? Or something. And then usted. Usted donde, and, pues no, it's either or. But to me, that was not as important as the one about the menstrual period.
No,
you
no,
know.
that's a great,
And-
very important point.
And then
Menstruation
retired, how about
and
retired?
retire.
And,
yeah.
and some of the, other, you know, I don't know.
Those that are retired.
And that's why I didn't continue with the survey. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm glad you didn't continue.
yeah.
Yeah,
And,
and
and
that's a
if,
good point.
I mean, I remember saying that about the tú and usted, but to me, it's even more important to change some of the information. You know, like, you wouldn't, how many of us are retired? I mean, I've been retired for, you know.
You're retired, I'm retired.
Yeah, and it's not there. It's just,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's,
I will have to change this in the English.
in English also,
Yeah.
you know, except, you know, the tú and usted.
You
in
mentioned,
Espanol. I remember mentioning it to you. I remember that specifically. I don't remember seeing the menstrual period, because I would have said, hey, I haven't menstruated in 25 years.
But do finish it, because I can delete your answers in case you find other questions that I.
Well, yeah, I probably will find out, I mean, I'm not saying, but tomorrow I have my poetry workshop, and I'm super busy tomorrow. Everybody's welcome to come. Sandra is going to recite her winning poem. We had Laredo Library, you know, poetry, and it was part of the poetry laureate also. It didn't come out in Sunday's paper that I'm working with Roxanne, and that my theme. No, I don't, I haven't been here. I was in Austin, so I didn't, but I did see the Saturday interview, but she didn't relate it to the workshop. And I said, Roxanne, what happened? We got 4 workshops for the poetry, you know, and that's where your mama poet and all that. And she didn't put that, you know, she didn't relate it anyway. I'm inviting all of you because I'm compiling the best poems for the border, for a new book or booklet, I don't know what's gonna happen. But Sandra is saying hers, and we have like 14 people.
Life on the border.
Life on the border, and you're welcome, Mary Lou.
Thank you.
You're welcome, it's tomorrow at 6, but at 5:30 we have refreshments. And at 6 we start.
Here at the library.
Yeah, we start and then we can't stop because we're recording. We have lots of people from out of town watching through WebEx, or some people from here, like Mary Sue Galindo. Was, you know, yeah, come. I mean, I haven't seen some of you, and it's very interesting. We have amazing talent in Laredo. We received over 1,000 poems for the Poetry Con, over 1,000 poems. And in the adult category, we received over 70. I won more in the adult category. So we can still put, you know, they won't be winning entries, but we can still use them if they're good enough. We're not gonna put all the points, but just if they pass the editors. The editors are Armando Lopez, Dr. Patricia Gonzalez, Malena Charur, Mary Lou Lopez, and myself, and Roxanne. There's, you know, because so you're invited tomorrow. So after tomorrow, Dr. Reyes, yes, I can go and.
I'll email it to you just whenever you can send it.
Okay, email it to me and then I'll look for both the Spanish more than,
No, I'm only sending you the Spanish.
okay, and then the
Whatever
content.
you highlight, I will change it.
Okay,
in English.
okay.
Real quick, moving on, just, for new business, our next upcoming meeting in June, we are going to start looking at the Hall of Fame, because I know that is
Yes,
very
it's,
tedious.
yes, it's,
So we'll start working, as of June, I think
yeah.
last year it wasn't until like September, I think,
Yeah.
August, September,
see, and yeah,
and it was
We were
like,
running kind of.
yes, we were pressed for time to get things going and the review of candidates and stuff, so.
What are the categories that we're doing this year?
the same
Oh,
category.
the same,
The
the
same.
same category.
Education,
Yeah,
I have
law,
the law enforcement,
yeah,
health, and
business,
Business.
engineering or
Public
something.
service.
And then science, something in the sciences, it can be a
We
medical
can
doctor.
discuss it, and we
Yes.
can bring
And
Yeah,
then
for
we'll- we'll start
we can
looking
bring all
at
that up.
Yeah.
the
in
rating
June.
criteria, questions,
Yeah.
the cert, all of that, and if we need to.
Yeah, and something that happened last year that we didn't realize till after it was done, and I was part of,
Mhm.
is Dr., well, I'm not gonna say the name, a person had already been honored for the Hall of Fame and none of us got it. And then she was honored again last year, which is okay, I mean, she's very
Deserving.
deserving.
Right,
maybe we
But
should
I
share
think,
that.
So many
yeah,
other people.
yes, yes.
So many other people.
yes, and
Yes,
there
we
was,
have that, we have the list, I think.
yes, yes, we do,
Sylvia
and
has
that
I
was.
have a program, I'll bring the.
And that was my,
program from
cause I
last
was
year.
in that committee, and, but we didn't realize till later. And
After the fact.
after the fact,
Lessons learned.
so,
Lesson
lesson
learned.
learned, yes, yes. And, you know, she was well deserved, but we should give the honor to somebody else. you know.
Also, within our commission, none of us are able to nominate anybody.
Oh, we can't nominate
I
them.
mean, you could tell your friends and
Somebody
anybody
from the
else, but
outside.
we personally
Can't
can't. I said,
have-
well, I wanna nominate my best friend because
No.
she's doing good, no.
No.
I mean, it's not allowed, it's against the law.
Yeah.
No, or against the bylaws.
I know. And it makes sense, because then we choose it, and we
Yeah.
wanna choose
So
it.
we don't wanna.
You know, if Diana nominates, you know, her best friend, she wants her to,
Yeah.
and it's, you know,
You can recommend something
Yeah.
to the outside, but not
It's more
us.
just putting it out there.
right,
for
right.
nominations.
Well, like last time, I asked in the medical community, I told, you know, why don't you nominate for some, so and such, but not the name, but whoever you think
Yeah.
is, you know, and
So we'll do that next.
that's how it
Next
came
month,
out.
okay.
We'll start with that
Yeah.
next month. So, okay. Did we have no other,
I move that the meeting adjourns at 6:37.
at 6:37?
Yeah.
I second. All those in favor? You second,
Hello?
yes, Tabasco?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, okay. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.